My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. It'll take me about 3 minutes to go ahead and describe everything that you need to know about the IRS Offer and Compromise program and how to settle for less. How do I know that? Well, I was a former IRS agent. I worked at IRS for 10 years, and I did actually work the Offer and Compromise program. I used to actually accept offers, and I actually denied offers. So when I was at IRS, you sent that offer in, I'd give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So I want to pass that information on to you. Obviously, I'm available for representation. Offers and compromise are very difficult to get accepted by the IRS. Usually about, 25% get accepted. The rest get denied. Last year, 13,000 offers and compromise were accepted. My guess, those offers were accepted by professionals who knew what they were doing. A lot of people file offers that shouldn't. They shouldn't be filed, and that's bad because you paid the 20% to IRS and you've extended the statute of limitations. So one thing, what you want to do is make sure that you're eligible. And how do you settle for less? You must settle that case when you're doing the worst, not the best. So if you're on a high and you're starting to make some money, you don't file an offer and compromise then, because now you've raised what your income level is, and what you want to do is, listen to me, file the offer when you're doing the least. How do you settle for less? That is the trick. IRS is going to look at two things, basically. They're going to look at your income and they're going to look at your expenses. If you want to find out the expenses IRS is going to use, it's not going to be yours. IRS is going to kick in to the IRS National Standards Program. Go ahead and Google IRS National Standards Program, and they're going to use their expenses for food and clothing, housing and utilities, car payments, and car expenses. That's what IRS is going to do. Then they will allow your medical and taxes and things like that. But be aware that IRS is going to kick some of your expenses out. Therefore, you have more money to pay IRS. Do not file an offer and compromise at all unless you know that you have a pure chance of getting accepted. I say a 90% chance. IRS looks to deny first before they look to accept. How do I know that? Well, I was a former IRS agent. If you want to get the best chance to get your offer accepted after you submit or while you're doing this, put a cover letter on there. That cover letter is very, very important. That cover letter will explain why you can't pay, and not only will explain why you can't pay, do it in 2 pages. You may want to say some of the things that happened to you, and that will go ahead and at least aid so the person reviewing the offer knows about you. If you want the lowest possible offer, you should need to give me a call. I will look at your offer. I don't charge, but I don't look at those cases unless you owe somewhere between 50 and 100,000 up. Anyway, thank you for listening, but just take my advice. The whole key is knowing the IRS National Standard Program and what IRS is going to allow. Once you understand that and you know your offer has a chance, then you submit it. Don't do that unless. Make sure all your returns are filed. Give me a subscription. Thank you so much.